Welcome to Parallax, where we look at life from how we work. Today we're here with David Stelzer. He's the owner of Shananigans Toy Store in Roland Park. David, thanks for joining us on the show.
No problem.
How did you get into this business?
Let's see. I was 18 years old, graduating high school, needed a job. Saw an opening at a toy store, and got hired part-time. And the Shananigans got they were selling the store, the original owners, and so my parents and I said, hey, it's an opportunity, and we ended up with that.
Is there a particular interest that you have when you're buying for your inventory?
Yeah, we generally look for things that are different. We still carry the normal stuff, Barbies and Hot Wheels and that type of stuff, but we also have things that you actually really wouldn't find in a normal toy store or even most abnormal toy stores. We just started carrying a molecular gastronomy kit. It was never really meant for children, but it's the perfect price and the perfect size and skill level that the average 8-9-year-old or up can figure out how to do it.
What happens when you've bought a whole bunch of something and it's not moving? How do you get rid of inventory?
There are several ways, really. We do have sales, certainly a sidewalk sale type of thing, and that generally helps. We donate some of it. We also we found that if something's not moving, we'll actually move it around the store to a new place, and suddenly, bam, it's the hot item. It's very, very kind of weird to see, actually.
One of the things that you get at a brick and mortar shop, as opposed to something on the internet, is that the proprietor of a toy store, for a parent, is sort of the guide. You can kind of get through and show different things, introduce different things. So talk about when a parent comes in with a fixed idea and you're able to kind of guide him or her to a different product or a different way of thinking about toys.
Well, yeah, I mean, a lot of times they'll be, going to a party, say it's a fireman's theme party for a 4-year-old, and they'll be, looking, say, I want a fire truck. Well, there's usually when they're having a theme party, that means they're into it, and they probably have 12 fire trucks already. And if they don't, everybody else was thinking the exact same way, and they're going to buy fire trucks. So I'd say, maybe do something a little different, maybe, dress up, or do like a police theme, or do, a building kit where you build your own fire truck, where it's a little bit different at least.
Talk a little bit about the difference between a parent who's coming into shop and a kid who's coming into shop.
Kids don't generally need help, which is, good and bad. The parents generally, ask for help or eventually ask for help. Kids don't generally look at price, parents do. So, that's a major difference. But on the other hand, when kids have their own money to spend, say they have $10 to spend, they'll instead of taking 5 minutes and looking for something, they'll spend not hours, but they'll spend, half an hour in there looking around, deciding which one, because they know, it's their money.
So you've owned this business for 10 years, and prior to that you were still working in toys. So how has the toy industry changed?
Certainly, electronics and the internet and that type of thing has changed how toys work. Hot Wheels car is still a Hot Wheels car from same as 10 years ago. However, now you have things that work with apps, remote controlled cars that you can use with your phone, things like that. You also have a lot of things like, say, Minecraft. While it's a great game, it also, kids just kind of sit there and look at a screen. They're not playing with physical objects. I've had kids that just come in, they're coming in a toy store, which is most kids would freak out, and in a good way. But I have kids that literally are sitting there on their Game Boy or their pad, and they don't look up, and it's a little worrisome to me, anyways.
All right, David Stelzer, thank you so much. You can find Shananigans online at shananiganstoyshop.com. Note that it is spelled a little differently than the conventional way. And then you can also find them on Facebook, but it's best to find them in their physical brick and mortar shop in Roland Park. Until next time, keep it between the white line in the ditches.